What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. This should be week 40 to the best of my knowledge, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023, and here we are, it's already week 40, right? Okay, is it just me, or is this year kind of moving quite fast, right? Okay, if you guys are feeling this series, I will definitely be bringing it back, so hit that like button, really goes a long way, definitely keeps me motivated in trying to drop these every week. Also, sign up for that sold out Discord. It will be pinned down in the comment section. It is free to sign up if you want to get like a sneak peek early of what I'm wearing throughout the week, as well as just we have other available like options in there as well. We're gonna shop drops. We try to get that information in there. We got a food section. We have definitely where other people showing their kicks as well, and just an all-out lounge. And also we talk music, a little bit of everything, upcoming sneaker releases before I probably am able to get a video out. So there you can probably connect with me a little bit faster if you need to, right? Okay. So other than that, if I didn't say it already, definitely smash that like button and sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. But anyway, man, enough rambling, let's go ahead and get to this weekly sneaker rotation. Now, y'all know I end things up on a Friday and pick right back up on a Saturday. So pretty much I'm gonna start off this one with Saturday and Sunday, man. I pretty much chilled in the crib the entire time, man. The kid just wanted to literally just relax. So y'all know when I'm relaxing, man, I'm in none other than obviously the YEEZY slides. Now, this is the pure colorway, and mine, if they look like they've been beat, it's because they have, right? Okay, these shoes have been like, I don't know, man, everywhere. These are like my by the door shoes. Literally, that's the best way I can describe it. At one point, there was my travel shoes before I got some more YEEZY slides, but for the most part, these are my run the errands real quick, run to the store, pick up something, you know what I mean, something real quick. Obviously trying to take out the trash, go to the mailbox, just my grab and go sneakers. And I feel like everybody should have a shoe like this, right? Okay, and comfortability, I think, is through the roof. Now, one thing that Dunks kind of pointed out to me, that his girl actually pointed out to us, is that the shoes may squeak or make a certain type of noise. It's not really a squeak, it's more of like a swooshing sound, but to be honest, if you don't listen for it, you won't hear it. But some people, I guess, who aren't really into sneakers, they may notice that. So salutes to Dunk's girl for pointing that out to us. Now, like Dunk's told me, I cannot unhear the sound, but it still doesn't bother me because the comfort level on this shoe is still through the roof. So this was my Saturday and Sunday shoe. Now, we're gonna move right along on to Monday. Y'all know I work a full-time job. So pretty much on Monday, I stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 12 Masters. I love this shoe iconically. Y'all know I am a sucker for gold and all black in general. I just feel like you can't go wrong with it, besides like obviously right up in here. But arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. I'll never forget what I had to do to get this shoe. This was right before, I guess you can say, like there was sneakers app, but there was also like before Foot Locker and them started doing everything through the apps that like at one point was all right, and then it just got horribly like messed up as they tried to change it to the Flex app. But neither here nor there, this was before all that, where you had to pull up early and you had to wait in line. And I mean, like, me and my coworker, one at the time, I know we pulled up at least 2 hours early and there was already a line. Like, well, the stores were closed, but I mean, like, there was still a whole bunch of people ahead of us. But long story short, even though that long was that line, they had that many pairs where these were available, so I'm very thankful for that. So this was like my Monday shoe. When these joints actually drop, I want to say 2015 is when these actually drop. Yep, and that's the production date we have on these in 2015. So this was a must cop for me. I shoot it. I used to wear it all the time, but now I kind of just got it slightly in rotation. So this was my Monday shoe. Now, moving right along on to Tuesday, you know the kid is back at work. So pretty much this is a shoe that I don't wear enough, and this is when actually East Bay was around, right? Okay, and I'm talking about none other than the French Blue Air Jordan 12s. Now, if you haven't figured it out, obviously I did all 12s this week, so sit back. Y'all about to see what I'm about to go through on these 12s, man, and I definitely got more that I gotta put in rotation as well. But French Blue 12s, I'll never forget it. I actually hit 2 pair of these guys right here up on the eastbay.com. Again, this was East Bay, I don't think was having their own app at the time, but I actually hit for a pair of these on East Bay, 2 pair. So I kept one, and I wasn't doing the rock one, stock one back then, because I stopped that like a long time ago. Because once your collection grows like super duper, like wow, man, it gets to the point where like, all right, cool, you know, you gotta find a happy medium where like, man, I don't need to double up anymore. But some shoes that don't apply to. But for the vast majority, for me, I don't really do the doubling up no more. I remember somebody actually had in the sold out Discord like earlier this week, so salute to homie. But French Blue 12s was my Tuesday shoe, man. And I would say the other pair I was able to sell on eBay. That's how long I literally been doing like eBay and rocking with eBay. But I was able to sell my pair. Not only did I break even, but I also was able to buy a little bit more. Like, I was able to make a little bit more money off of that. So pretty much not no crazy profit, because y'all know I think I try to sell stuff fairly, not at market price. I don't think this was before, like, I guess like maybe StockX and them was slowly becoming a thing, but this was before it went crazy where everybody just based it off of that. But anyway, this was my Tuesday shoot. Now we're gonna move right along on to Wednesday. Pretty much, I was right back into work, man, and the weather's been kind of great this week, so I was able to like not have to really overthink my buying, or not my buying, but what I'm rocking. But the French Blue 12s, what I rocked in on Wednesday, man, arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection, was definitely a hard cop, but everybody already knows the story behind this, why we call them the flu games, even though technically after watching The Last Dance, we found out that he actually had food poisoning, not the flu. But at the time, that's how they were reporting it whenever we were watching the games. I think it was during the playoffs, and I think he went on to score like over like, I want to say roughly over 30-some points in that game, man. So if you know the history a little bit, some people don't even know the history, they just like Jays because it's just a popular thing. Now I know just enough to be dangerous. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, I know every stat about Michael Jordan, because I really don't, right? Okay, but I do know just enough to be dangerous. In fact, if you throw it out there, I can almost tell you if I've heard of it or not, right? Okay, so pretty much this is my Wednesday shoe. Y'all know me, I'm a major sucker for black and red. I feel like, all honesty, they can keep making shoes in black and red, and I'm probably gonna get them in every silhouette, even though I may already have it. It just depends on what it is. Now, that satin stuff, I really wasn't rocking with, but I mean, and that's not to knock the people who do got it, but these right here, you can call them the hood 12s, or just, and 12s in general is known to be the hood shoe. You can call it for what you want. I'm gonna be a sucker for them every time for the vast majority of that. So Flu Game 12s is what I rocked on Wednesday. Now, moving right on to Thursday, back into work again, man. So pretty much, I think this week was just pretty much a chill week. So pretty much I stepped in none other, the Air Jordan 12 Taxis. Now, y'all know I waited and waited forever for Jordan Brand to re-drop the shoe, and they kept dropping like various variations of it. And I just like, yo, I got sick of it. So y'all know I recently went to like a, I actually went to like a resale shop locally here in my area, and then, you know, they wasn't trying to trade me up, so I ended up going up to one of my favorite locations, which is eBay. Ended up selling 3 pairs. Actually, I sold 2 pairs, and I put that towards the cop these guys right here. The market on these wasn't that bad, and while these were used, but honestly, they're in super good condition if you ask me. A shoe that I could not wait any longer without, and I feel like I don't know why I didn't have them to begin with. Now, I think this is the pair from 2013, most definitely. So, yeah, man, definitely had to have these guys. One of my favorites. Again, y'all know me. I'm a sucker for gold. I know one of the reasons they call it Taxis, because that's where you see the yellowing at the bottom of this shoe right here. But other than that, man, white and black, you still can't go wrong with it, and it's a great go-to sneaker for just, I think anybody who's like in that OG status, and I'm probably almost there, you actually know about this shoe, man. This shoe was definitely a banger back then, so hard to see like some people let it go. But then again, I understand that sometimes you're chasing other things, and sometimes you realize you're not really wearing it as much, and then you end up letting it go. But anyway, this was my Thursday shoe. Now, moving right along on to Friday. Again, back into work, but this time I just wanted to close out the week. Fridays are usually chill, not on wood. Don't want to jinx that, but Fridays are usually pretty chill for me and my coworker, man. So pretty much stepped in again, and a very similar shoe, but the Air Jordan 12 Wings. Now, this is a shoe that you can scratch off if you really want to, and like it'll reveal another layer, but I really don't want to. I actually like the black and white and the gold. Again, y'all know me, I'm a major sucker for gold at this point if y'all haven't figured it out, man. But inside of joint kind of shows you what, hopefully the camera does it some justice. It kind of shows you exactly what should be in here. Hopefully the camera does a little bit of justice on that. But overall, yeah, white and black and gold, really can't go wrong with it. My pair could use a good cleaning, but honestly, I could probably say that about all of my sneakers. And to be honest, I feel like if I got started, I'd be there all day because I'd be trying to clean every last one of them. Not that they're like super duper dirty, but I feel like the job would turn into way more than what I wanted to turn into, right? Okay, and I'm gonna just leave it at that right there. So pretty much this was my Friday shoe. 12s, also another shoe that I can put on the comfortability list. And I don't think you need to break them in. Now, one thing about these with the shoestrings being so thin and like, you know, they're not really, they don't have to lay a certain way for me, because some shoestrings I like for them to lay a certain way, but these you can just throw them in and just loosen them up. Y'all know I rock my sneakers pretty loose majority of the time. I don't think I actually really tie my sneakers, even though we got that little medium knot on there. That's just to kind of keep them up off the ground, but they're really, really loose. I try my very best to rock my shoes loose, but this is one of my favorite shoes in my collection. In fact, on the back of this, instead of it saying Jordan like the other 12s do, it has him like spreading his arms literally like wings. Hopefully the camera is doing it some type of justice right here. But yeah, one of my favorites in the collection. Hopefully you get a little bit of focus action. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it, but hopefully you get enough to get the point on these. Hopefully I'm trying to get the camera to pick it up a little bit for the kid, but whatever, there we go. We got a little bit of focus action right there on that one. So that's the spread of those wings right there, him pummeling the ball. Super duper must have, man. So I did have to pay on the resale market for these, but I think by the time I went for them, nobody, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna say I feel like a lot of people borderline forgot about them or they just didn't care about them. But either way, this was my Friday sneaker, man. And pretty much this wraps up my weekly sneaker rotation for week 40, man. What do you guys think? Down in the comment section. Sound off, of course, let me know what you wore throughout the week as well, because I definitely read the comment section, even though I technically need to get caught up right now. But I definitely look forward to seeing what you guys rock throughout the week as well. Also, sign up for that sold out Discord. It is free to sign up. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.